Hey guys, God bless you. My brother Durrell is in the chat. Much love. So a lot of people message me asking me to break this down before it happens. So I thought, you know what? Let me do them that favor. I only have about an hour because I'm off to play pickleball. But much love to you all. Much love to you. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. It's interesting now, guys. I'm 13.1 thousand. I got 100 subs like that. But for 4 months, I couldn't get 100. But in like 2 weeks, I've got 100. So interesting, eh? AKH, I appreciate you. God bless you. So I'll break this down as best I can. Again, the information, you do as you wish with the information. But I hope you appreciate the information and you learn something from it. Ultimately, Benjamin, woo! Here we go then. Let's get straight into this and present my screen. It's been banging all day. I'm hoping he's stopped now, but we'll see. You never know. Never know. We got Franto 1992 with a woo. How you doing, mate? All right. So thank you to everyone on my website as well who shared their insights after my post. I appreciate you. And Savvy, if you're watching, the picks you left on my website today, the Cubs to beat the Yankees, brilliant. I appreciate that. The Braves to win. And who else did you have? You had I can't remember, but I think the Twins. So I appreciate you, mate. All of them hit. Thank you very much. All right, but let's focus on this final. Now, the reality is, like I said, I don't watch pro football anymore, but it's quite clear that right now, Paris Saint-Germain are head and shoulders better than everybody. I just need to see the scorelines. The fact that they won the treble, they smashed Atletico Madrid 4-0, Real Madrid 4-0, they smashed Inter Milan 5-0, who are known to have a really strong defensive unit. So if Chelsea pull off a shock here, I hope it wakes people up. I don't think they do. There's many people on my site that have left a narrative for Chelsea. I see a narrative for Chelsea. I think PSG's code is too strong. Guys, Pope Francis was a member of the Society of Jesus, who were founded in Paris, France. He dies and PSG win everything. Do you know what I mean? Remember when Argentina won the World Cup by beating France one day after Pope Francis's birthday? Just shows you how important Pope Francis and understanding his numbers are when you do this work. So the final will take place on Sunday, 13th of July, on Julius Caesar's birthday, and I edge PSG, and I will share my code. But Chelsea have tons, so please share what you see. Last time Chelsea won this FIFA Club World Cup was 3 years ago, and their captain was Cesar Azpilicueta, and they can win it again on Julius Caesar's birthday. So you got the Caesar, all right? And PSG can stay on 7 draws and get the 9th loss in the tournament, which began on Donald Trump's 79th birthday. But I'm riding PSG to win this and the Super Cup. So I think they're going to beat Tottenham as well, to end the year with 7 trophies in a 7 trumpets ritual. So I see loads of stuff for Chelsea, but I've taught you this now for years. When it's a final, you will find tons of stuff. That's just the reality. There's a reason why they're both there. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be coding Sinner and Alcaraz. I nailed the women's Wimbledon. But you'll see that Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz will have magnificent numbers. Then it's just about how good you are at dissecting them when it comes to picking the winner. So please, all of you, hit the like button. Please support the live stream. Again, this information, it takes me a while. I've been on top of this tournament the whole tournament. I've got a lot of the codes in my new book that's going to be coming out next week. And it just backs up everything I've been saying. All the numbers that I break down, they're being revealed. Just more prevalent now. So PSG and Chelsea are going to meet in this final. And they both got 15 points and 5 wins. Okay, so they have the exact same record. They're both 5-0-1. And both of their losses were shock losses. All right, PSG's was a shock loss, as was Chelsea's. Now, the 15-5 is just absolutely huge. Now, I've shown you this, the clay decks. remember Cole Palmer does that X celebration. So Claydex simulation exercise took place on 15/5/2018. All that was how the world would basically deal with a global pandemic. And then we got one in 2020. And then Operation Warp Speed took place on 15/5/2020, exactly 24 months later, or 2 years. That was about rushing out the vaccines. And Donald Trump was the commander-in-chief for Operation Warp Speed. And this tournament began on his birthday, right? Now, coronavirus equals 155, and I keep telling you another pandemic's on its way, and a lot of people say, no way, we're not going to see another one for at least another 100 years. It's like, yes, you will. And Kobe being Bryant, who's heavily connected to Paris Saint-Germain, because Paris Saint-Germain lost the Champions League final on Kobe's 42nd birthday. They lost to Bayern Munich, thanks to a Kingsley Coman goal for Bayern, who came through the academy at Paris Saint-Germain. Have you noticed you get a lot of these perfect stories, guys? Can somebody give me a woo? You get a lot of these perfect stories in finals, how they sync up, like Kingsley Coman scores against his former club. All right? He grew up in Paris, yet he breaks the Parisians' hearts. It's like, it's beautiful, isn't it? Like how Satan writes all of this, being sarcastic. Many people believe PSG are going to kill them. I'm not sure they will. To be honest, Benjamin predicts a low-scoring game. Decoding with Jordan thinks that PSG will smoke Chelsea. I love you, illusion. Whoa! I don't think they're going to smoke them. I know they smoked Inter Milan in the final of the Champions League, but often in finals, a team doesn't get smoked. They should smoke them if it was legit. Chelsea, they won the European Conference League, and PSG are winning the Champions League. Chelsea, where did they finish? Were they third? I'm not even sure. Don't really care anymore. Look, they finished fourth. So PSG should ruin them, but it don't work like that. But they should. Now, both teams come into the final with 15 points after 6 games, which is very telling because the tournament began on Trump's birthday, who claimed to witness 9/11 firsthand, and 9/11 is the 156th prime. So both teams have 15 points after 6 games. My brother Durrell, check your PayPal. Are you serious, brother? I don't really want to check it in front of everybody unless you want me to. Do you want me to not share my screen? That's your choice. Let me know. AKH, yeah, you left a brilliant 2-0 comment. It was amazing, actually, how you connected it with the 40s, like with the 4 zeros and the 20s. Remember Hitler? His birthday's 420. It was really good. Durrell, are you sure? Okay, let's do it. Oh, what a guy. Thank you so much, Durrell, my brother. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you greatly. He sent me this on 12/7, like buildings 1, 2, and 7 came down on 9/11. And I was just talking about 9/11. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. This guy is a brother to me. He really is. He has been for, that's 5 years, is it? 5 years. I speak to you more than my own brothers, mate. Now, I forgot about this 15/5. Ousmane Dembele, who's going to win the Ballon d'Or, I believe he will. Shouldn't be so arrogant. I believe he will. And all those 15/5s, and you've got this guy's birthday. Benjamin! Thank you, guys. This is amazing. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it, greatly. Ousmane Dembele's birthday is 15/5. So I did a stream, didn't I, about him. People seem to enjoy it. So keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on Dembele. And remember Dembele? Dembele was coached. Appreciate you again, Benjamin. Dembele was coached at Dortmund by Thomas Tuchel. Now, Thomas Tuchel is England's coach right now. Okay, the German. But look, he coached Chelsea and he won the Champions League in his debut season when Kai Havertz got the winner. But he also, Thomas Tuchel, he coached Dembele at Dortmund. Dembele's most talented player Tuchel's ever coached. Right? So you've got these guys. He won the Champions League with Chelsea. And Dembele's just won the Champions League with Paris Saint-Germain. And now you've got Dembele against Chelsea. Which is just interesting. It's just like they're all connected. They're all connected. So keep an eye on that. See if Tuchel goes to the game. I'm not sure if he will. He probably will, actually. And just wild. Tuchel got hired by Chelsea on Jose Mourinho's birthday as well. Chelsea's greatest ever coach. So keep an eye on Dembele, obviously. If you don't hit the like, please take a hike. Woo! Listen, Decoding with Jordan, you help me by just watching. Not everybody has to super chat me. 99% of people don't. You don't have to apologize for that. And in regards to alcohol, Jordan, please pray to Jesus Christ. I'm not sure if you're a believer. Just ask Jesus Christ to get you through that. All right? He cast out demons. He can help you. Trust me. You remember when Dembele was so bad before Corona in 2019? He missed easy opportunities against Liverpool, who had Divock, COVID, Origi, Andrew Robinson with the 311 birthday. Yeah. Dembele really struggled. The media was saying Dembele's career's done. They were saying he was like the biggest waste of money in the history of world football. And now it's like, he's the best player in the world, isn't he? You have to say he's the best player in the world. Now, going back to these 15 sixes, World War I began with 156 days left in the year. Now, Harry Kane has the same birthday as World War I, the 28-7. It's born exactly 79 years later, and this tournament began on Trump's 79th birthday. And he just won the Golden Boot in the Bundesliga. And remember, the Bundesliga was founded in Dortmund. So Harry Kane, he used to always score against Chelsea. London derbies, he would score in almost all the London derbies, especially against Arsenal. But obviously, the only Harry Kane connection I have here with this tournament, Charlie, no, I think PSG win. That's all you've really missed. To go with Harry Kane, PSG knocked them out. Can I get a woo? So Harry Kane does connect to PSG in this tournament. PSG knocked them out. I think it was 2-0, even though PSG had 9 men and Bayern had 11, like 9-11. So yeah, Harry Kane connects. Dortmund was in this tournament. Real Madrid knocked them out. And then PSG knocked out Real Madrid, didn't they? Okay, so there is connections. Now, PSG code. PSG can end the tournament with 6 wins and 1 loss. Adolf Hitler equals 61, and he became the Führer of Germany at a span of 61 months before World War II began. And World War II lasted 6 years and 1 day. Now, I think these 61s are all about the opening of the first seal. Right? The first seal of the 7 seals. Remember, PSG can win 7 trophies in a calendar year. The first seal we see in Revelation 6:1. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder. That's why the Thunder have just won the NBA Finals. And there's 7 seals, and the Thunder won the NBA Finals in Game 7. One of the 4 beasts saying, "Come and see." And the Thunder obviously you have got to win 4 games to win the NBA Finals. So the 6 ones are big. That's why I coded Alcaraz to get to the Wimbledon final. He's got 61 losses. And if you look with Sinner, I'll be coding this on my website. I haven't done it yet completely. Sinner's playing Alcaraz, but Sinner in the semi-final, look, it was 6 against 1. 6 seed, first seed. So you got that 61 there. So there's so much to consider when you do all of this. Look, Sinner, there was the 1 versus 19. That's 9-11 in reverse. Then it was 1st versus 10th, 110. Like there was 110 buildings on the World Trade Center. All right, and now we have this 6-1 to go with Alcaraz on 61 losses. Guys, the world's best tennis player was born the year of 9/11, and his last name is Sinner. It's absolutely quite incredible. So yeah, the Italian against the Spaniard. We've got a lot of history with Italy and Spain, especially in sports. Now, 61 is the 18th prime. And the thing is, remember what I've told you? This has been happening a lot recently. Just like the Thunder and the Pacers, they came into the NBA Finals with identical playoff records for the season. So both these teams are 5-0-1. One of them's going to go 6-0-1, like 61, which is the 18th prime number. And PSG, or Chelsea, but I'm going to focus on PSG, can end the tournament with 18 points. Now, the final is going to be played with 171 days left in the year. 171. And 171 is the 18th triangular number. Can I get a woo? So there's a lot of 18s here. A lot. Now, people on my site, they think there's going to be a shootout because of war and the tournament's not had a shootout. I can see it, but I prefer a team to win because of the 18. If they draw, they'll both have 16 if it goes to a penalty shootout. When a team wins in extra time, overtime, it classes as a win in the records. When it's a shootout, it goes down as a draw. And the 18 is the 666 connection. And just, that's been everywhere because we're in the final days, aren't we? The beast system. JM2, God bless you. There's 34 watching. I'm just going to take a moment. Please hit the like button, guys. Greatly appreciate it. I really do. It really helps the algorithm. It helps get the work out. I've noticed new people leaving comments. Just found your work. Wow, I can't believe how many videos you've done. And I'm like, great. Thank you. So please like it. Please share it. And I'll keep doing these streams for you, even though it's red hot again. Now, this is very interesting, especially when today the Yankees just lost 5-2. Thank you, Savvy. The Yankees beat the Cubs yesterday 11-0, and the day after they lost 5-2. I bet everybody was riding the Yankees, but our website see through it because it's not real. Chelsea can end the tournament with 5 wins and 2 losses. And Osama bin Laden died on 5-2. And Chelsea were founded exactly 52 years before bin Laden was born. Can I get a woo? Imagine that. Imagine that. The tournament that began on Trump's birthday, who witnessed 9/11, and then they both come in with 15 points after 6 games, and 9/11's the 156th prime. Imagine Chelsea dropped to 5-2. And bin Laden died on 5-2, the mastermind behind 9/11. And Chelsea were founded exactly 52 years before bin Laden was born. Imagine how incredible that's going to be if it happens. Now, PSG can end the tournament with 18 points after 7 games. That's 7s everywhere. Usually in these major tournaments, like a World Cup, there's 7 games you've got to play in to win it. 7 is so big, guys. Did you just have Bin Laden? Chelsea saw Madueke, who has Bin Laden's same birthday. No way. The guy who just went to the Gunners, which connects to war. Oh my word, there you go. So this guy's all over the headlines right now. Look, Bin Laden died on 5/2. Madueke as Bin Laden's birthday. Look, Bin Laden born 3/10. Don't be shocked to see this guy head to Saudi Arabia at some point if we're still alive, because he's got Bin Laden's birthday, who was born in Saudi Arabia. That's why there's so much Saudi Arabia coding going on, because the 9/11 connections. Do you know that Bin Laden died on David Beckham's 36th birthday? Chelsea have loads of 36s to shock the world. Look, David Beckham was born in Whipps Cross Hospital, and in football, a whip is a cross. And we're told he's the best crosser of the ball, and he has a cross on his back. Can you all hit the like for that? I'll say that again. David Beckham, who owns Inter Miami, right? Who PSG knocked out, who wore number 7, right? He was born in Whipps Cross University Hospital. And in England, we call a cross in football a whip. Whip it in, right? And the greatest crosser of the ball was born in Whipps Cross. That's remarkable. And Osama bin Laden, I think this is why Beckham went to USA. Osama bin Laden, he died on David Beckham's 36th birthday. 36. The Chelsea coach has 36 losses, just so you know. They have a riddle. Chelsea coach has 36 losses. The Falklands War ended on Donald Trump's 36th birthday, and Argentina were involved against Great Britain, which they lost. And who's captain for Chelsea? Number 8, Enzo Fernandez, who's Argentine. And number 8, and Donald Trump's first day in office as the 47th president, was exactly 8 years after his first day as the 45th. That's why I coded the 8th seed Swiatek to win today. And we've got the 8th new Wimbledon champion in a row. Last time somebody won back-to-back women's Wimbledon was Serena Williams. Thank you very much, Don Pedro. Thank you all for support. Guys, how interesting that I've got 2 people called Don in the chat sending me money. And I've just talked about Beckham, who was born in London, Donald Trump, Abaddon, which is Revelation 9/11. And we've got people called Don and Wimbledon. And now all these Dons are sending me money. My coach for Hollywood for 2.5 years was Vinnie Jones before I knew anything about anything. And he was the captain for Wimbledon. Guys, can you give me a woo? This was my coach. He won the FA Cup. He played for Wimbledon. There he's grabbing Gaza, and you got Gaza in Israel. He wore number 4, the 4 horsemen. This guy coached me in Los Angeles, in the US. Before I knew anything, before I was the illusion. All right. And he was at Wimbledon, the captain. Look, he's pointing his fingers. I've got to say, it has to be a Mason or a Satanist. I've said it. It hurts. The truth hurts. Because this guy was a pro footballer and he starred in Hollywood. I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. At the time, he was only ever good to me. But yeah, another Don. Yeah, he won the FA Cup. They beat Liverpool. One of the biggest shocks. How Vinnie Jones and the Crazy Gang conquered football. One of the biggest shocks in the history of football. Because Liverpool were unbelievable then. And what's interesting, Wimbledon was sponsored by Carlsberg. And Liverpool later got that sponsor. And have you ever understood this, guys? Can you give me a woo? Yeah, Ukraine colours. Good point, Don. And remember, blue and yellow gets green, and the 4th horseman rides a green horse, and Vinnie Jones. I'll have to speak to him. Vinnie Jones wore number 4. Yellow and blue is green. Fourth horseman. Look, that's why when he went in goal that one game, he was wearing a green jersey. He's doing that vow of silence. So yeah, it sucks, but I've got to accept it. So wow, didn't even plan to speak about Vinnie Jones here. But there we have it. He played for Leeds as well. I went to Leeds University. So PSG can end the tournament with 18 points after 7 games. Society of Jesus equals 187, and they were founded in Paris, France. Probably should add that. So the 187 makes sense for Paris Saint-Germain more than Chelsea. Yeah, I agree, Don, at that point. Smash the like button, please, if you can. George Bush was born on the 187th day of 1946, same year as Trump. And the Georgia Guidestones came down on his birthday on the 187th day of 2022. And George Bush was the president during 9/11. And Chelsea's coach, he can stay on 99 career wins. If he gets to 100, expect Cole Palmer to score because he's number 10. 10 times 10 is 100. But Prince Philip died at age 99 on the 99th day of 2021. Pope Francis died on Queen Elizabeth II's 99th birthday. And 9 times 11 equals 99. Chelsea connect to the British royal family because prior to Elizabeth dying, the funeral, secret code, was called Operation London Bridge. And Chelsea play at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, think ahead 201. I'm at a different level now of discernment. When it came to Laetitia, I've told you he reached out to me. He followed me. He wanted on the show. He let me ask him anything, and I did. So, again, everything he said seemed legit. But can we trust people? Can the majority of them be Satanists and a small handful be legit? It's hard. It's hard to accept that for me now. But I'm not God. I don't know everything about everything. Do you know what I mean? But do I believe... He told me that he got offered to be a Freemason and he rejected it. So he said that. He said, I got offered, I turned it down. I think he didn't turn it down. Because I don't believe you can play for England without being a Freemason. I think you have to be a Mason to play for your country at the highest level. And he played for England. But not that often. Nobody could understand why he only got a few opportunities. So it's like, okay, why didn't he play a lot more? Because he was that good. He was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yet he barely played for England. Couple of caps, I think. All right, so PSG can make it 6 out of 6 trophies, 66 days after their coach's birthday. I remember Pope Leo became the Pope on PSG coach's birthday, replacing Francis, PSG playing France. Hey, Jean, God bless you. Sorry, Chris. 5-hour psychedelic experience. I'd stay away from psychedelics. But it's your life. You decide what you put inside your body. PSG's coach can get his 337th career win. The 68th prime number. Yeah, League 1 and League 2 is just the same. I've coded them. The highest level. Yeah, it's the same. Demons love attention. They still get that in League 1, League 2. Bradford City get 20,000 every week. So yeah, it's going on at that level. That's why a team like Bradford City could beat Chelsea in the FA Cup. Or why Bradford City in League 2 could go to the League Cup final where they knocked out Villa and Arsenal and Wigan. They got to the final, guys, in League 2. So yes, that's why you get these shocks in the FA Cup. That shouldn't happen at all. Laetitia was born in 68. I didn't know that. PSG to win 6-0. I don't think so. I don't think they killed him. But we don't know, do we? Colonel Sanders started franchise at 66. Yeah, I did a deep code into him. But 337 is the 68th prime, and all world wars, they began on 68 date numerology, including Russia invaded the Ukraine. Hitler died a span of exactly 68 months after World War II began. Revelation 6:8, and I looked and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. 4 goals. Would I be shocked? No, I wouldn't be shocked. Although there is a great riddle for 1-0 and 2-0 PSG. Can Chelsea score against them? They've got some decent players. But Real Madrid couldn't score against them. Atletico Madrid couldn't score against them. Inter Milan couldn't score against them. And you know when PSG won the Champions League, did you guys notice that they knocked out Arsenal? They knocked out Liverpool. They knocked out Man City. Yeah, they knocked out 3 English teams, which is interesting to me. It's very rare that happens. German Alois Ermeyer predicted there would be 3 world wars. He was born on 6/8. Yeah, they also knocked out Villa. Thank you, Maya. They knocked out 4 English teams. Villa, Liverpool, Arsenal, and City. 4 of them. It's all determined before the tournament. I think I've proven that now. And with the amount of futures that I've called before these tournaments begin. The construction for the World Trade Center began in 68, the same year that 911 became the US emergency dialing code. Thank you very much, BK2. Tiffany Stratton's birthday 1 day after the Champions League final. So Tiffany Stratton, is her birthday 6/1? Did Stratton just beat Trish? Do you know what Tiffany means, brother? I think I've shown you this. I've showed you why Tiffany is the champion. The meaning of Tiffany. The name Tiffany, connects to theophania, which means revelation of God or manifestation of God. Can I get an amen? That's why this Tiffany is the champion. It's quite incredible. It literally means revelation of God or manifestation of God. Guys, if you still haven't already, please, please, please give your life to Jesus Christ. Please. Then all this stuff can be interesting and fun and we can discuss it. But I just want God to reveal himself to all of you. Please give your life to Jesus Christ completely. Now, the PSG coach, he has this 271 possibility. I'll show you it. PSG coach can get his 271st point as the coach. That's the 58th prime number. Can you all see it? So he can get his 271st point with PSG, the 58th prime number, and his birthday, right, is 5/8. That for me is huge. Oh, 1st of May, right? So she has the Illuminati birthday, Gianna Bryant birthday. So the 5/8, and everyone's telling me, why do PSG keep winning 4-0? I think it's because their coach's birthday is 5/8. Can I get a woo? They beat Atletico Madrid 4-0, Inter Miami 4-0, Real Madrid 4-0, and literally the coach's birthday is 5/8, and 5 times 8 is 40. They beat Mbappe. He has 271 in Gematria. I don't know that. Don't often use Gematria, possibly. So this guy's really smug. It's because he'll know. He played for Barcelona. He coached for Barcelona. He won the treble with them. This guy is like, there's levels to it. This guy Really high up in Satanism. Luis Enrique. Now, Pope Leo the 14th became the Pope on 5/8 on his birthday. So I said keep an eye on number 14, Desiree Dai, however you pronounce his name. Pope Leo the 14th, and then remember their number 14 got man of the match in the Champions League final. PSG can advance to 157 points in all competitions. Chelsea can end the competition with 15 points after 7 games. Kobe Bryant equals 157, and he died a span of 157 days after his birthday. Revelation 15:7. Then one of the 4 living creatures gave to the 7 angels 7 golden bowls. Remember, this is both teams' 7th game in the tournament. Filled with the wrath of God, who lives forever and ever. Amen. Indeed, he does. Now, 157, which benefits PSG, is the 37th prime number. And the Chelsea coach can get his 37th career loss. And 37 is the 12th prime number, which goes with the 12 disciples, 12 tribes of Israel. It's 12 prime, and in Gematria, PSG has that 12. PSG has so many numbers with war. 42, 15, 39, PSG. War. It's got that 42, 15, 39. The only thing that's different is this, but it's the reflection. It's 21 and 12. Liverpool will play Preston. What is that in a pre-season friendly? It's pretty wild, isn't it, Benjamin? PSG will win Champions League 3 times in a row. What, like Real Madrid and Ronaldo did? Oh, somebody showed me this today and I added to it. Liverpool to win for Jota. Well, they can get... There's 2 ways of looking at that BK2. With the Premier League, anyway. I don't think Liverpool are winning the Champions League. Jota's number 20. Liverpool got the 20th league title. Do they stay on that? Or do they get the 21st league title? And he wore 21 for Portugal. Go from 20 to 21. He wore 20 for Liverpool, 21 for Portugal. I don't know. My riddle for Man City, the Champions League, it's probably going to be PSG again, isn't it? It's probably going to be Paris Saint-Germain again. Real Madrid won't win. They're going to stay on that 15. I'll probably go PSG again. It's probably just going to keep winning. But I haven't gone deep. Now, I'm going to show you something here. I need everybody, every single person to hit the like button right now, please. Sean, I hope you saw my women's soccer code for Spain beating Italy, showing you that it's the same thing going on in women's football. Napoli won't do much. They'll do all right, like they usually do when they get in the Champions League. It was strange, like the other season, they didn't get in the Champions League, and then they won the league the season after. It's just ridiculous. I have a free bet on Wales versus England. What should I do? I don't know. I haven't coded it. I can't just tell you what to do. I'd have to code it. But I've got too much. I've got to code the men's Wimbledon final. There's something else I've got to do. I'm so busy. I'm playing pickleball soon. I'm so busy. It's ridiculous, to be honest. But anyway, smash the like. I want to get it up to 35 likes now, and I'm going to show you why Chelsea are there. I'll show you why Chelsea are there. If you hit the like and get me to 35, I'll show you why Chelsea are playing in this final. And remember, Chelsea finished 4th in the league. We have another 4. Right? It's all this 4 horsemen, guys. It's all about death. We just had that Olympics in France. Olympics are every 4 years. We just got a new US president. The elections every 4 years. The 4s are all over the show. I wonder if David Luiz connects to this final, by the way. Because didn't he play for both teams? And he's Brazilian. And Chelsea are knocking out these Brazilian teams. This guy, pretty sure he played for Chelsea. He played for Chelsea and PSG. So there's something going on with this guy. I know he's born in 1987, the 300th prime, and the movie 300 is about war. So again, I'm going to say it one more time or I'm just going to leave. 47 watching, 28 likes. You either all smash that like button or I'm just going to go now and get ready for pickleball. There's no excuses for not hitting the like button for the work that I give you. Told you, I'm not asking for super chats from everyone. I'm not asking everybody to buy my books or go to my website. If you can't hit the like button, I don't understand you and why you're on my stream when you know that I'm going to give you gold every day. So smash the like button, please. All these other average coders get hundreds and hundreds or thousands of likes. I see 50. We know that's not right. So either you guys don't like it or the algorithm's just completely trying to smash me up. I'm going to take a sip of water and then have another look. And I do this because I want people to see the video, not just the same 300 people. So hot, man. It's so hot. Like obscenely hot, even with the air conditioner on. Not even sure it's working at this point. And it's on the lowest it can be. Right, you know what? I'm going to keep going for the people, for Don who supported me, BK2, my brother Durrell. All right. I'll keep going for you. I'm going to show you why Chelsea are there. Screw it. Insane Chelsea Club World Cup code. I can't remember when I posted this. But look how the captain was Cesar Azpilicueta. And now they're in the final again on Julius Caesar's birthday. So they're wearing number 3 here. All right, one of the most average teams for me to win the Champions League here. Mason Mount. All right. Who else they got? Jorginho. Just this was an average team. Werner. Is that Pulisic? But anyways, they got that big 3. Can you see the 3? I give Azpilicueta a compliment. His quadriceps are huge. Now, Chelsea. Why do I emphasize the C? Because the beast of Revelation rises out of the sea. I think Trump's the Antichrist. Got my book about it. So Chelsea won the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup by beating Palmeiras. Do you want me to show you it? 2022. Remember, that's your 42. Look at this. Lukaku scored for Chelsea. Romelu, you got the Rome. Lukaku plays for the Red Devils, Belgium. Is their leading goal scorer. The nickname is the Red Devils, guys. And Kai Havertz got the winning goal, the German. And it's against Palmeiras. All right, Palmeiras got to the final. Well, didn't Chelsea beat Palmeiras during this tournament? And didn't Cole Palmer score like I coded on my website? If you were there, you would see it. Cole Palmer, all right, on 7-4. What's that, guys? It is the anniversary of USA declaring its independence. Remember, King Charles was coronated on Cole Palmer's 21st birthday. But Cole Palmer got the man of the match and scored the first goal against Palmeiras, right? And then when Chelsea won this FIFA Club World Cup, they beat Palmeiras. Look, 2-1. 2-1. Chelsea 2, Palmeiras 1. Chelsea 2, Palmeiras 1. Can I get a woo? Come on! Kai Havertz is an average footballer. Yeah, I'll show you why he gets the important goals in a moment. He is very average. Ask any Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan, that he's average. But I'll show you it's his gematria and his nationality, why he gets these winning goals. Because he got the winning goal in the 2021 Champions League final against Guardiola's Man City. And then you had this sending off after 126 minutes. The beast reigns for 1,260 days. They know it. These players know it. Start looking in the eyes, right? All of you. Start looking in the eyes like these guys. They know. They barely celebrate anymore. Now, someone like Aspilicueta, this guy's, to be a captain, they're acting skills, but they know. They know at this point. I'm telling you, I'm almost certain they know now. Like, even look at this. The game was on 2:12, and the match recap highlights is 2:12. Everything. Yeah, Havertz was good at Leverkusen, but he ain't been great for Chelsea or Arsenal. He was good at Leverkusen. But look, even that, 2:12, 2:12. Even this little highlight reel is coded. Fender, much love to you. I've shown you all of this now. My website, I've left these amazing codes. I'm not going to read them all out. Lazaro, Rock for Ages, just phenomenal coders. All right, AK is in the chat, brilliant. Smog is brilliant. Amonde. I got a guy on here, Lazaro, who's literally coded cycling winners in the Tour de France. Cycling. All right, where he's nailed it. Which is quite incredible. So, Chelsea win this, right? They won it in 2022. Add up those numbers, it's 42. Wars 42. The Beast of Revelation reigns for 42 months and rises out of the sea. Remember in 2022, the Warriors won the NBA Finals 4-2. Colorado won the Stanley Cup 4-2. And Houston Astros won the World Series 4-2. And then the World Cup final was decided by a shootout 4-2. All in 2022. All of it was 42. Now, if you go to this 2021 UCL final, all right, we go to the score. I don't want women. Why is it keep bringing up women? You know what I mean? When was that a thing? Look, bringing up women. Look, Chelsea lost in that final. I didn't know that. I guess I needed to know that. Caroline Graham Hansen. Look, middle name Graham. Let me just, you know what? Let me show you this first. Spain. Chuck showed me this. Women nationals teams coach. All right? Here it is, Monse. Watch this. Look, I need you all to smash the like button. This looks like Luis Enrique. Look, that's a man. Woo! This is the national coach for Spain, who are like the best women's team. Guys, how can't the world see this? They don't want to, do they? It's reversed. Look at that forehead. It's a man. This is a man. I'm sick of... Look at that. Looks like David Luiz. It looks like David Luiz. Woo! Got a headache. That's why I'm getting a bit wild. That looks like David Luiz. Let me find him. I was just literally... Oh, it's Luiz. Oh, my word. What the heck? Man, they're just inverted. They're just inverted. Barely tell the difference, can you? Whether this is a guy or a girl, you can barely tell the difference there. Oh my goodness gracious me. Looks like Cavani! Looks like Cavani! Here. Where are you? He played for PSG, didn't he? And the Red Devils. Terrible. Cavani looks like, what's his name? Forgot his name. Remember the 5th of November, V for Vendetta. Look. Jota did that celebration as well. Why? Look, they all do that silly finger point. Same Satanists, different teams, all run by the devil. Can I get a woo? It doesn't matter if it's France, Italy, Spain, England, Germany, Brazil, whatever it may be. Different nations, different players, different jerseys, different sponsored, same Satanists. And they just move around from club to club. And then the ex-players become coaches like Luis Enrique and Guardiola and Klopp. All right. And you get a couple like Mourinho who didn't play just so it's not too obvious. So it's not too obvious because Satan's subtle. All right. And then look, Cavani was with Tuchel. They're jokers, is what they are. And it's all being revealed. So, anyway, before 2021 UCL final, Chelsea versus... I can't believe I have to type this in now. One 0. All right, is he going to show me the score? It's on JFK's birthday. Just give me the Havertz. That you don't want to show me it. There you go. Kai Havertz. Look, Man City leaves out Rodri. They can't seem to win without Rodri. But 42 minutes, Havertz. The reason why this guy scores in these big games is simply put this. One of the best gematria finds ever. Kai Havertz. 121, 49, 149, 59. Can somebody type that in the chat right now? David Luiz and Raul Jimenez were involved in a head clash in 2020. Jimenez just scored in the Gold Cup final. That's very interesting, JM2. Brilliant. Is that when it was Chelsea against Wolves? Because Luiz played for Arsenal as well, I think. I think he went to Arsenal. Adam, read my latest super chat. Well, you sent me another super chat? Oh, wow. I wasn't looking, bro. Thank you very much. Goldberg versus Gunther. Tiffy versus Trish. Io versus Rhea. When's that taking place? Have you noticed Goldberg has come back during the Golden Age? Can somebody give me a woo? And we just had the Gold Cup. And now Goldberg is back. I think David Luiz played for Arsenal. Yeah, look. There's loads of times we'll do this. I've done this before. WWE's tonight, is it? People are saying that Goldberg's going to win and then Seth Rollins is going to cash his money in the bank. Probably going to happen. But we'll do this now before I oh no, look, type it in the chat. Did you all do it? One of you? Type that in for me, please. Oh, you've done it. Decoding with Jordan. You need to put in 121, 49, 149, and 59. Do that for me. And type in Kai Havertz equals. Kai Havertz equals and those four numbers. Do that for me, please. One of you. So I don't have to keep going back and forth. Adam, have you seen Jake Paul's nickname? And he got that Rooster nickname. El Gallo, the Rooster. I'm pretty sure that's his nickname. Cubs coach got 846 win. Wow. We coded. Well, I didn't. Savvy and Rain and Payne coded the Cubs on my website. Thank you, Think Ahead. Right, now, Decoding with Jordan, God bless you. Kai Havertz has the same gematria as Revelation. One of the best finds you'll ever see. Please hit the like button. Kai Havertz has the matching gematria in all four of these ciphers as Revelation. And then he gets that winning goal after 42 minutes. And in Revelation, the beast reigns for 42 months. And then they win the FIFA Club World Cup in 2022 with Kai Havertz, who got the winning goal. All right. And 20 plus 22 is 42. He got the winning goal. I don't know why Havertz is on penalties, to be honest. I don't think he's a great striker of the ball. He's a big goon, to be honest. Adam, I'll go and shoot an indie film tomorrow. I'm feeling like a Hollywood movie star, baby. Go enjoy it. I want to know what the script is. What it's about. Let me know. I'm intrigued. And if I can promote it, I'll promote it, bro. If it's going to go on YouTube or anything, tell me and I'll get people to watch it. Yeah, 42nd minute. And look, this fine. They won. They beat Palmeiras, and imagine they win it all again, and they knocked out Palmeiras in the last 8. I coded Chelsea to win this. Good value, like a lot of my picks in the game. They won it in the 83rd minute. I didn't see the goal. I didn't see Palmer's goal. But I did see that they equalised after 53 minutes, the 16th prime after Cole Palmer. I said both teams to score in this game as well. I can just read it. When I watch it, I can read the game almost every time if I keep up to date with like the updates. But I don't like doing it. Chelsea won the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup. Watch this. How are we doing for likes? Deprogram Media. In Hawaii, Kai means sea. No, it doesn't, bro. He's another one that went from Chelsea to Arsenal. Guys, oh my word! Hey, guys, give this Deprogram Media a woo. Right, guys, 57 watching, 37 likes. Are you guys trying to wind me up? Woo! Come on, baby. Guys, how was he? Look at that. In Hawaii, Kai means sea. And he got these 2 winning goals. Kai Havertz for Chelsea. And the beast rises out of the sea. Mate, what a find. This is why I want people involved in the chat. What? Kai means sea or ocean. Kai gets the winner for Chelsea. Bro, that is superb. That is crazy. I could write a book about Kai Havertz. But anyway, watch this. Watch this. Where is it? Let's go here. Chelsea won the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup final on 2/12/2022, which was on Abraham Lincoln's 213th birthday. Now, Abraham Lincoln, he's got the Ham in his name, which was the son of Noah. And he was the 16th president. I was just showing you the 16s. All right, he was the 16th president, which is what? 4 times 4. But watch this, guys. Chelsea beat Palmeiras 2-1 in the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup final, and they beat them 2-1 in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup quarter-final. That game, look where it was played. Guys, come on. Now, every one of you hit the like. Chelsea won the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup on Abraham Lincoln's birthday against Palmeiras. And in this tournament, in 2025, they beat Palmeiras in the quarterfinal on the US Independence Day. Remember, the first three of the first 5 US presidents died on 7/4. And this game here, guys, this game was played, Chelsea versus Palmeiras, Lincoln Financial Field. And Chelsea won the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup on Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Against Palmeiras. $2.12. Now that's just wild, man. That is just this is life-changing info. So thank you for supporting it. I do all these codes. I just throw them together and put it on my website. You got to go on the site. This is stuff. Look, did I do a video about this? No. I'm just doing it now. Loads of stuff I post that I don't share. I'm not doing a video about why I called Svitek to win. I could to get more members, but I can't be bothered, to be honest. So yeah, Cole Palmer started against Palmeiras. Doing this X, which is about the cross. And that's the Argentine captain. Enzo Fernandez, 8. A lot of 8s, guys. That's why the 8th seed just won the women's Wimbledon. I don't know who PSG's number 8 is. I do, actually. It's the Spaniard, isn't it, who killed Real Madrid. What's his name? Is it Ruiz? That's PSG's number 8 in it, who just scored 2 against Madrid. The number 8 has been huge in this tournament. Yeah, this is Osiris. This is Osiris, the false god. That's all this is. And the reason why they keep calling him like Ice Cold Palmer is because he's coded with the Cold War. Can I get a woo? I'll have to do a video, Cole Palmer, which again is just Cole is one letter off cold. Cole Palmer connects to the Cold War. That's why they call him this like Ice Cold Palmer. And they imply, oh yeah, because he takes penalties and he don't get overwhelmed. No, it's because he connects to the Cold War. That's the different level. And he obviously will worship this false god like Osiris. Demons. Some of you are going to call me out for this. Massively call me out. I think Cole Palmer's overrated. Nearly all of his goals seem to be penalties. All right? I don't rate Cole Palmer. The way everyone raves on about him is one of the best strikers in the world. Is he? How many of his goals are penalties or free kicks? He doesn't score many from open play. He ain't the quickest. He ain't the strongest. He's got a great left foot. He's got good vision. But they're talking about him like he's a top 10 footballer. He's not. He's not at all. It's just his numbers. But again, the king was coronated on his birthday. It's the connections they have. It's not all. And then the media just push them. And then the pundits go, Cole Palmer's a genius. Cole Palmer's unbelievable. Is he? Is he? Is he better than Ollie Watkins? I don't think he is. Does anybody talk about Ollie Watkins? No. Now, I did. This was another just ridiculous find. Let me find this here. So you see this date here, 2/12/22. That's when Chelsea won this Club World Cup. And then let me type in, what is it? Now Chelsea are going to play PSG tomorrow on Julius Caesar's birthday. Remember, this is the anniversary of Trump's assassination attempt as well. All right? And the tournament began on his birthday and it ends on the anniversary of him, the assassination of his life. Sure. So let's go here. So what was it? It was 2/12 and it was 2022. And then when's this final? 7/13/2025. All right. Can you see the amount of days? Can you all see that? It's 1,247 days between Chelsea winning the FIFA Club World Cup and then making it to the final again, where they'll play PSG. 1,247. How I know this stuff off the top of my head, but I've got to show you it. Look how 1,247 is the 29th pentagonal number. So that's how many days between Chelsea winning the FIFA Club World Cup and making it to the final again. 29th pentagonal number. I've just been raving on about Kai Havertz. Look what number he wore for Chelsea. Can I get a woo? Please, guys. This is out of the world coding. It's just a different planet of coding. I barely get any support on my website either, which is astonishing, but it is what it is. I'm so grateful for the amazing community I have. Look, 29. 29. (1,247 days between Kai Havertz scoring the winning goal for Chelsea in the FIFA Club World Cup final against Palmeiras to Chelsea playing PSG in the final. 29th pentagonal number. Come on, give me a break. Like, seriously. And just to finish off, when Chelsea won this, he was 29 and they were sponsored by 3. Can you all see this image? 29 and they were sponsored by 3. 293. Watch this. 293. (60-second prime number. Havertz wore 29, sponsored by 3. That was Chelsea's 3rd Champions League final. This is their 3rd FIFA Club World Cup final. 293, 60-second prime. Well, Revelation 6:2 is about the Antichrist. See the 62? And I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Remember Chelsea conquering? They're the first club to win the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, all the UEFA Cups. Chelsea's the only team to ever do it. Conquering. So there you have it, guys. Pretty obscenely good code again. 42 likes. Are you kidding me, Tariq? I know an Arsenal fan who refuses to call him by name, just calls him 29. Arsenal fans don't like Kai Havertz. He's not a good footballer to watch. I don't know how he's a striker either. So let's do this game before I go. Why has he got a crown on his head? Let's do this before I go. Tell me players that have played for Arsenal and Chelsea. I'm not going to help you. I know loads. Have fun with that, then I have to go and go play pickleball. Put in the chat. You'll see how connected. I've shown how Arsenal, Chelsea connect heavily. The red and the blue, the Republicans, the Democrats, Labour Party, Conservatives, the red and blue, the purple, which connects to royalty and Jesus and the Catholic Church. Go for it. Okay, so we have the new player now, don't we? Maduike. There's Anelka, okay. Ashley Cole. Oh, CJ's gone all out here. Willian, Luis, Czech, Maduike, Anelka, Cole, Gallus, Jorginho. All right. Jude is the penultimate book. Yeah, it's the 65th book of the Bible. 2025, the year of the snake. The logo of Chelsea is a snake. I thought the logo of Chelsea is a lion. Is it not? Inter Milan's is the snake, and they got smashed the year of the snake in the final. Kepa, Havertz. Keep it coming. You nailed a lot of those, guys. What about Giroud? Giroud? Didn't he play for both? He's in the MLS now. Giroud, I'm pretty sure he played for both. Come on, who else we got, guys? There's a few more. Before I go. Don't Google it either. No Googling it. Emmanuel Petit. Boom. Big long-haired guy. French. Scored in the World Cup final, didn't he? That they won. Havertz was attacking midfielder at Bayer. Yeah, exactly. He was talented in that role. He's not a good striker. It's not a good striker for me. I think he'd be a decent player where he was in that attacking midfield. He's tall, he's strong, he's really good in the air, flick it on. But he's an out-and-out striker. He doesn't score enough goals. But Arsenal have just got that, I don't know how he pronounces Gayakoris. He's all about the pandemic. It's why he covers his mouth when he scores. So that's not good. Aubameyang, that's a great shout. Fabregas, a great shout. Raheem Sterling. Oh, man, you're killing it here, guys. There you go. Benayoun. CJ's pulled out Yossi Benayoun from Israel. That might be the best one, Benayoun. See the size of him. Benayoun looked like he had suffered from famine. Didn't he? Do you remember Benayoun? He looked like Prince, the singer. How he made it is outrageous. From Israel, tiny, all right, super skinny, looked like he's not 8 in 15 years, and playing in Premier League. Adam, have you seen Pulisic? It says 11 goals and 9 assists. No, I think somebody showed me that on my website. He's playing for Antichrist Milan right now anyway. Modric is going. Yeah, he played for West Ham. Yossi Benayoun. West Ham, the Israeli, and Noah had a kid called Ham. Yeah. Lasana Diarra. Okay, you've just picked Benayoun. Not lasagna. Lasara Diarra. Didn't he go from Portsmouth to like Real Madrid? Something stupid like that. I think Spain are going to win that Women Euros. They're just a different planet. Unless they get a player sent off or something. The 1984 is interesting though. And the 41 with Sweden. Sweden do have a good team with the women. Yeah, we said Ashley Cole. He left Chelsea for more money, but then he won everything. Best left back I've ever seen in my life was Ashley Cole when I used to watch football live. Best football I've ever seen as a left back, Ashley Cole. Not the biggest either. Just nobody could dribble past him. Never gave the ball away. Never looked like he was overwhelmed. Always had space. But then he married that Cheryl Cole, who's a dude, who I used to fancy, which annoys me. Sweden won all 3 games, so did Spain. Spain scored 14 goals. Sweden scored 8. It's probably Sweden-Spain, isn't it? Hit the like, guys. Yeah, please, guys. 46, is it? So, from my code, it looks like PSG. Because the reason I'm going PSG is to win 7 in a row. That's why. I think they're going to beat Chelsea and beat Spurs. If there wasn't that 7 on the board, there could be a shock. There could definitely still be a shock. But I think PSG will win. I don't think they're going to kill them, though. And that Sinner game against Alcaraz, they're the same odds, obviously. It's going to be hard. I have a feeling it's going to be Alcaraz, but I need to fully code it. That'll be a hard one to call. They're both complete demons. Yeah, Cheryl Cole's a dude. Yeah. Look her up. Look at Cheryl Cole's body. I've told you I fancied Cheryl Cole. Girls allowed. More like no girls allowed to be in the band. Arsenal always have an insane... I think Man City win the Premier League. Everyone's on Liverpool, and then now they're talking about Arsenal. No one's talking about City. Why not? Why are you not talking about Man City? Was the Saudi Arabia team knocked them out because they didn't do anything last year? Pep Guardiola don't go 2 years without winning anything. He'll come back and silence people, I think. I don't know if PSG will concede. Guys, I watched a bit of PSG playing. They're a different planet. You can't get the ball off them. So I don't know. Chelsea are going to break them down. Chelsea ain't great. where they finished fourth. I don't know. But again, PSG lost to Botafogo. Guys, PSG lost to Botafogo. The only goal they've conceded was a player called Jesus. After 36 minutes. And remember, Chelsea coach has 36 losses. They have a riddle, Chelsea. Beast reigns for 3 years and 6 months. If the odds were a bit closer, I'd be more open to Chelsea. But PSG are like minus 170. And when you bet on these finals, spoiler alert, you never bet in 90 minutes. You take them to lift the trophy, just to let you know. You don't have to do that if you really think they're winning 90. I'm very happy with this Kai means sea or ocean. Don't know if I've got a chapter about Havertz in this book. If I have, it's going in. That Kai thing is mad. So yeah, Chelsea, the ultimate underdog cup team. Yeah, when they beat Man City in the Champions League final, nobody said Chelsea. Smash that like button. I'm going to go in 5 minutes. No one said Chelsea. It's Pep Guardiola. It's Man City, best team in the world. But 1-0. City couldn't even score against them. So yeah, you're right. But Chelsea have lost quite a few cups recently, especially against Liverpool in the FA Cup, League Cup. That Hakim is the best right back in the world by a country mile. There's nobody close to him. Chelsea's 4-1, yeah. It'd be a shock if they win in 90. Real Madrid. Did you see Vinnie Jr.? He doesn't run. I saw the little clip between Dembele's press and Vinnie Jr.'s. Because I think Vinnie Jr. knew he wasn't winning. So he's like, what's the point? I do believe that. What's the point? Dembele knew he was winning. So yeah, Vinnie Jr. was just walking around. It was embarrassing. Embarrassing how bad he was. These players are not what you think. And I'm telling you, I think I did a post about it on Instagram. What's that? Ardagula? I think that's Modric's kid. Guys, you've got to understand how fallen the world is and the lies. I have a feeling the kid who's going to replace Modric is Modric's kid. Right? Modric is 39. This Ardagula, who looks like the younger version of him, is 19 or 20. It's like 19 years between them. 20 years between them. Something like that. It would not shock me if that was actually Modric's son, with how sick this world is. Don't be shocked, guys. If what I say to you now shocks you, you're watching the wrong guy with how right I am. Bellingham overrated, yes. Not as overrated as his brother, Job. All right. How do you go from Sunderland to Dortmund? When have you ever heard Dortmund sign a player from Sunderland, from a championship team that, yeah, they got promoted? When do you hear of that? It done. How did he go there? Because it's already been agreed with the devil. Mason Greenwood looks like Jacob Ramsey, and Ramsey looks like... Yeah, they all look connected, don't they? I won't say Bellingham's crap. You think Guller looks more like Ozil? I think he looks more like Modric with short hair. And he's taken his place. Like Modric has basically said, there you go. Take over from me. I bet they're related. Or they're related. Guys, no, it can't be because Guller's from Turkey and Modric is from Croatia. Don't fall for all of that. All right? When they try and trick you with this type of stuff. How can they be related? They've got different names. Satan gives them different names. Yeah, that is great point, CJ. Thank you. So Dortmund got Jude Bellingham from Birmingham City. Birmingham. And then gets the brother from Sunderland. When else have you seen that? When else have you seen that? Birmingham were probably in the championship with Bellingham. And they both go there, to Dortmund. Never played in the Premier League, Jude or Job, but hey, we're going to sign them both. Yeah, when Ancelotti got done for that tax fraud, that wasn't good for Madrid against PSG. Should have told my community that. Rodrigo went from being one of the best attacking players in the world. Now he can't. Probably going to go to Saudi Arabia, isn't he? Ozil does have that Turkish blood. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, can you all hit the like? I've got to go. I don't want to be late. I've got to warm up. Not as young as I used to be. I have to actually stretch now. Yeah, the Longstaff brothers, Fabio and Raphael at Man United, Neville brothers. They're not great, are they? Fabio and Raphael were not great. Raphael was better. Longstaff, was it Matty and Sean? Not great. Neville brothers were shocking. Laudrup brothers were good. Hazard was good. His brother was average. Lukaku, statistically good. His brother, not great. They made it. What other brothers do you have? The Bellinghams, overrated. I know Bellingham, Jude, had that crazy season because it's witchcraft. I don't know what else brothers I'm missing here. But there's more. There's a lot more. Pogba brothers, Paul was really good. Brother, not so much. Adam, you need to walk like Messi. Choose your moments to attack now. No, I can still run and run and run and run, but I have to stretch. I can't just turn up, put my boots on or my trainers on and just run around. I have to stretch 15 minutes. I can still run. Yeah, the Charlton brothers, I never watched them, so I don't know. But again, they both played for England. So hard, man. I think have I said them all? Probably haven't. There's a lot of father and sons. Loads of father and sons like Buffon and Maldini and Zidane and what else is there? There's loads of father and sons. McDonald Wanyama won the Champions League with Inter and Victor Wanyama lost versus Liverpool. There's Wanyama brothers. Williams, the William brothers, yeah, and they both play for Atletico Madrid, don't they, or Bilbao? I think they play for Bilbao. Yeah, what are the chances of that? Yeah, Haaland and his dad. Come on, Adam, there's loads. Remember Ian Wright, and then you had Sean Wright Phillips and Bradley Wright Phillips. Obviously, Ian Wright's got connections. Oh man, what are we doing, guys? We should know more than this. Ferdinand brothers, Buck Weasel, great shout. Rio and Anton. Rio was unbelievable. Remember when Rio? Give me a woo here. When Rio signed for Man United, didn't he bleach his hair blonde? Guys, that video got a lot of views and likes. Thank you very much. My blonde hair video. I'm pretty sure when Rio signed for the Red Devils from Leeds, they bleached his hair blonde. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to look. I can't be asked. But I'm pretty sure they did. The De Boer brothers. Yeah, Marcus Thuram. And then, yeah, his dad was Lillian, female name. He was insanely good, though. But Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel, Kasper Schmeichel, they both won the Premier League. Father and son. I want two more, then I'm going. Maybe he got it done. I just know that when he signed for United, he had bleach blonde hair. Maybe he had it before, but his hair was blonde when he signed. I think he had blonde hair and a white suit. Jimmy Greenhoff, Brian Greenhoff, don't even know who they are. Is it young lads or old? I don't know who they are. They're just not like me with football. I've not heard of those Greenhoffs. I want two more, then I'm out. Trying to think of famous coaches. Yeah, picture Ferdinand and Fergie holding shirt when he signed and he has blonde hair. Thank you, AKH. Should have used that in my video. Come on, two more. I ain't looking. And we need 2 more likes for 50. Get it to 50. Please. 2 more, father and son. Delap. Let's take it. Is that Rory Delap and Liam Delap? Delaps? I'll take that. Yeah, and there you go. Kolo Torre, Yaya Torre. Just two lads from the Ivory Coast, because they probably had a mum that did voodoo, get to England. And didn't Arsenal reject Yaya Toure? There's a story how they reject Yaya Toure. He was number 42, by the way. Of course he was. Yeah, that's a good one to lead it on. Yeah, so maybe he had blonde hair with Leeds and when he signed for United, both. So we're both right. Cliver, yeah. Patrick Cliver, and his kid plays for Bournemouth, doesn't he? Yeah, I forgot his name. Justin? Is it Justin Cliver? Yeah, come on, guys. Don't say it's just genes either. It ain't just genes. It's contacts, it's witchcraft, it's all sorts. It's making deals with the devil for this to happen. Yeah, all right, guys. If you're watching that Chelsea PSG game, I won't be watching it. Enjoy it. If you're watching Wimbledon, I won't be watching it. But guys, on my website, I will post the Wimbledon code for the men's. And my book will be done. God willing, I'm still alive in 4 days, 5 days. I really hope all of you purchase that book. It's 550 pages. Anyone says, prove to me sports are rigged. Well, let me send you this book. Read it all and tell me they're not. They won't be able to deny it if they read the book. So I'm working my ass off on that. Van Hooydonk's son, does he? Some players in the Dutch league. I didn't know that. He was at Celtic, Van Hooijdonk one. He was so good at Celtic. Larsen, Henrik Larsen and his son, who played against Man United recently. It's just comical. Another great stream, Adam. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the information. All right. I want to show you it's all connected. It's all coded. It's all rigged. It's all deception. It's black magic. It's to lead you away from Jesus. Don't worship it. Don't worship it. I did. The reason I'm so passionate about this, I did. I worship pro football, especially when I was younger. I gave so much of my life to it, so much energy. I thought I was going to be a pro footballer. Probably should have been. I don't want you guys to keep worshipping these false idols who are basically under demonic possession, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you. Appreciate you all. God